So today, well, let's start at the beginning, alright? Number one, that last video being a children's video, let's just say I did that on purpose to keep you all from talking trash about beating me in Smash, which I still think you can't. But aside from that, yeah, that was weird. Aside from that, I went to sleep last night and I said to myself, I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to write 10,000 words in my current science fiction novel. And I woke up this morning and I was like, hey, it's time. I'll admit I woke up a little late. I'll admit it took me a while to even get out of my room. But once I was all dressed and prepped and ready and I had my backpack ready to go and I had my little keyboard and my laptop and all that, and I was like, all right. Oh gosh, head in the game, let's go. I get out there and I go to these coffee shops and stuff because I do this thing that I call the coffee shop hop, where you go to one coffee shop, you work for the amount of time that you're being productive, which for me is typically like 2.5 to 3 hours. I can sit there and I can just chug away writing for that amount of time before I start to kind of like blah and get all weird. So I'll go to a coffee shop, work for 2-3 hours, and then I'll get up, finish whatever I ate or drank, and then I'll go out for a walk and walk to the next coffee shop. So I do that to kind of like break up the work day sort of, and go and have these different segments of writing all about the same topic, hopefully, or about different stuff, which is the beautiful thing, because you can stop at one coffee shop and be like, okay, I'm feeling the vibes of this story, and then I'll write about that story. And I'll get up, go to the next coffee shop, and be like, well, I think right now I'm feeling more of this, and I'll work on a different one. So it's really cool to do that. But I have all these coffee shops in the neighborhood, and I got up, and I went out and I walked to one, and it was closed. Or it wasn't closed. It was open, but with outdoor seating only, which was all taken up by, all these ladies and their frappuccinos and stuff, which is, hey, they can do their thing. But that meant that I couldn't do mine because there was no indoor seating. And it's like, oh, man, I'm out there with my mask on, making sure I'm not spreading COVID and all that jazz. But that just meant that there was nowhere for me to, sit and work. And so I checked another coffee shop. It was closed, or outdoor seating only, and I was like, cool, that's great, fantastic. And I don't know, I ended up going to a farmer's market, which was cool. I bought some huckleberry ice cream and something else, I forget what else I got, but it was a good enough time, being out and about around people and such. But then I got back home and I should have written and I didn't, and right now it's 6:30 and I should be writing, but I'm not. And yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm also making this video so that you can see the beautiful beard that I currently have, that I'm gonna cut later tonight because it's just getting a bit too much when I go to work in the mornings, because it's so cold. All the dew and the frost and the perspiration from when I breathe in and out, it gets all in my beard and then just gets soaking wet, and it's really unpleasant. I don't know if any of you have mustaches, but I didn't know that was a thing. Now I know, and I don't exactly like it. I do have this cool little mustache wax, which is fun, and I can use it to shape the beard and the mustache into all sorts of funky things. And yeah, I can get a really good curve to this stuff, and it's cool. I like it, but I think I'm gonna cut it. So say goodbye. I think I've had this beard since I shaved my face. I shaved all of my face and all of my head at the beginning of April, I think. Yeah, when I was about to go on the Pacific Crest Trail, which I will make a video about. Yeah, but I shaved all those because I was going to do that thing where you take a picture every day and you see how your face is changing, how the hair is coming in. And then it's been growing out that whole time, except for once when I cut it out so that I could have mutton chops or whatever, which honestly I like that look on me. I think it's super cool. But yeah, so this is quite a few, what is that, January, February, March, April, it's 8 months of hair growth, So it's not too bad, not too shabby. Yeah, I just wish I had a more beefy beard, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go cut my hair, do some reading. I'm reading a book about LSD right now, which is crazy. Oh, I'm gonna list out no, I'll do that later. Yeah, just gonna do that, and then yeah, go on a hike tomorrow. I don't know. Life's going right now. Oh, that was the other thing. I'm trying to build a computer right now. I sat down with the guy last night, and we went through all these parts that you need to build a computer on PCPartPicker.com. And I made this really cool setup, and it would cost like $1,000, almost flat. It was like 1,007. And I went through and I started looking up like where to actually buy them, off Amazon and Newegg. And then I found out that the video cards are actually just skyrocketing in price right now, which I barely even know what a video card is, man. But all I know about it is that right now they're twice as much as they should be, all across the board. So I'm like, well, frick, do I just bite the bullet and be like, well, I want a computer now, so drop another $300 on a memory video card, or do I just like play it safe, buy the parts I can now, and then wait until prices go down, or just wait in general and not? But I don't know, man. I want a big old computer so I can play video games and stream on Twitch and all that jazz, so we'll make it happen. I want it to happen. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go. Peace out, you guys. Yeah. You have a good night.